So I'm here with one of the YumaCon vendors who will be telling us more about their, what they do.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Will Smith, I know, and I am the owner and I run Umbrella Corporation Arizona Hive. We are a Resident Evil nonprofit charity group. We raise money for Arizona Animal Welfare League. It's the largest no-kill shelter in the state. We've been around since 2012, so we're going on almost 12 years now, and this is our third year at YumaCon, and we're just having a good old time with everyone here.
Yeah, and how do you feel this year with...
It's actually gotten substantially bigger.
Really?
Compared to last year, and every year we've gone, it's gotten bigger and bigger. I'm seeing a lot more attendees, a lot more cosplayers, a lot more different talent coming in, and it's good for I think it's good for this con.
Yeah, and for your corporation, what's like your end goal?
So what we'll really do is that our goal is, and it's always has been, is that we want to raise as much money as we can for Arizona Animal Welfare League. We've been doing it since we started, and that's a great shelter. Just last year alone, they found 3,300 pets homes in 1 year. You know, their medical facility rivals some hospitals. It's insane. And we support them, and it's something we all rally behind. And so we try to do different cosplays and bring the show a unique idea to conventions, because there's not a lot of horror in groups now. And so with the new Resident Evil games, it's gotten even more popular. And so we try to bring a stellar show that's just unique and amazing for people.
Yeah, it's definitely something really different. And just curiosity, how did you guys even think of this idea? How did it all begin?
It's a funny story. I'm only 6 years in, so I joined about
okay.
almost 7 years ago. So when I was first starting, I was just some guy that just found them.
Yeah.
But before, they were just a bunch of guys that, say, went to convention like Phoenix Convention Center and dressed up as Umbrella soldiers in airsoft gear.
Oh, really?
That's how it started. It was just a bunch of people who just liked the series, liked the stuff, and eventually it grew and grew and grew. And then they got big enough that they can actually say, hey, would you want a booth? And then eventually the charity aspect came about it, so we actually can actually put that effort towards something with a goal.
Yeah.
And as we keep going, we're still here. We're still evolving, still doing things at conventions all over the state.
How do you guys make it to donate?
How do we make it to donate?
Yeah.
So you can we prefer actually physical. We actually really don't have anything like PayPal or anything like that.
Oh,
We usually do physical. We've been working on that for a while, but most of the time we just try to either do direct donations to us, or honestly, your best bet, if you're going to donate to us without getting anything, just go donate to AAWL. Skip the middleman.
Yeah.
Go there. As much as I would love to say, like, hey, we got extra whatever amount, in the end, it all goes to there. So they have a donation page on there.
Yeah.
We would, of course, love it. But in the end, a donation, though, just goes from one hand right to the other.
Yeah,
There is nothing there. We just take that $20 and just goes right to them.
Yeah, you guys are just there to support.
Yeah,
and-
we're here to get something out there for them. So it's like, it's a cool thing. It's a cool show. And that helps bring more attention to that.
And what's one thing you would like to tell the listeners about you guys or just the corporation in general that you haven't mentioned yet?
Honestly, with cosplay in general, there's a big thing of well, how do I get into it?
Yeah.
And people wonder how, especially when with social media now, you see these people who do these amazing custom 3D printed with electronics and gyro. You see all this crazy stuff.
the time.
And to be honestly, don't even bother with that. Literally go buy a pre-built cosplay of a character you like and have fun.
Yeah.
When I started off, I did that. I was 15, 14 at the time.
Yeah.
And I had, arguably when I look back at what I do now, cosplays that when I made them look not the best.
Yeah, no.
But that's how you grow, though. Even today with all my 3D prints and all the things I make, I still have the first little print I did that looks god awful.
Really?
But I use that as a barometer of saying, this is where I started. Look at where you are now. And just look at that. Give yourself time. Allow yourself to fail. And really take the time to actually develop that. And see if you like it. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But you never know what you're going to find. I found a new calling here. And I have travel with an improv group too. It's a whole thing where this is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
And you just never know what's going to happen until you actually take that first step.
Yeah, it really is just, starting off at first, get your foot out the door.
Yeah, just do something. It doesn't matter what. It could literally just be a $50 cosplay from Amazon.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
it. and go to a convention and have fun.
Yeah. So, well, thank you so much for telling us about your booth and just like what you guys do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.